Okay. So, the house is still a mess. These two are getting along better with each other. He keeps picking at that, but you can already tell it's more than halfway healed. It was doing better, but it looks like he ripped some new skin off. She's doing fine. She's in good shape. She's a bit of a bully to him, but he's kind of an asshole too. His tail hair is growing back. Something just happened, and I know everything is like a mess, but that's why I prepped this. There's a cat outside, and I don't know how he or she, I think it's a she, got in. But I think I have enough medication. I've been asking for. Basically, all right. Here's a synopsis summary. Okay, let me see if they'll eat this real quick, and then while they're eating, I'll go into some of the cat's wound fluids. So everything's a bit of a mess. I sequestered cat litter from those after cleaning it out. They're going in there now. You go back inside. Go back inside. I think the cat went over here. Hey. As you can tell, probably. Hey, no. Food. No. Food. Ow. Food. Okay. You think I've seen her mother eat? Eat. Okay, so you can tell, health-wise, she's doing a lot better. He's doing better too. He's still a bit psychologically kind of flinchy. Not to mention he's a boy cat, but look, he keeps tearing up his own skin there. She's fine. It looks like she might still have a little ringworm. She had some right here or right here, but now it looks like her ear a little bit. And she's got some back there maybe, on one of those sides. Sometimes she fights him, but anyway. It looks like he just got fixed. They haven't gotten their shots as far as I know. They didn't have them before. Anyway, this thing got installed recently. Against my wishes, against my best hopes, intentions. It's sturdy, it's well built for what was asked for, I guess, but if you can't tell, this was already not that well built. The door is barely on the edge, there's no margin, so to take this off the rails, that gets in the way right there. That gets in the way to take this door for maintenance, which already the little wheels on the top or bottom are broken. So there's no margin. That needs to get taken out. Not only that, but that part doesn't open to clean the window on the outside. So that's poorly built. Not to mention this gets stuck right there. So to be able to close it, you have to pull it in. and then to be able to open it, you have to pull it out, and there's only anything on the outside, so I'm kind of recording for personal use, posterity, logs of stuff. I've recorded some of the stuff, some of the antisocial stuff that the neighbors have been doing towards me. Physical aggression, violence towards me, and property and stuff. For example, from the outside, that was done with a big old rock. Big metal pole. Anyway, this mailbox was installed. The mailman tried to leave a letter here. It didn't fit. It wasn't built how I wanted it to be built. And it wasn't the metal workers, it wasn't the welders' fault exactly. It was actually because I thought that I was being listened to and being heard about how I was asking that specifically to be put in. Rain and dust can get in here, not to mention the letters don't fit, they can't get in there. Literally, it doesn't work. You hear that music over there? You might want to say, oh well, it's Friday, it's the weekend, and people are being spirited and stuff. It wasn't like that the first year I was here. And that is definitely not the connotation given full context of how they've treated me. Trees doing better, citrus trees doing better, health-wise. The fungus seems to be, the barrier for the ants, the Argentine ants, didn't seem to work very well. So I took it off. The copper's all oxidized. But aphids seem to be the only thing right now messing with the tree. That one's doing fine. The runoff, even though that's all leaky, a lot of the runoff, when they did that, they moved the concrete. Not to mention they had put it there and that thing is messed up, so it got all wet. It seems like this is so conveniently orchestrated or arranged to just be terribly fucking inconvenient. And things like this, like barely having enough medication for those cats. And it's like, well, I could just leave this cat out to die or take it to go get put to sleep. But I have enough medication, I think. Those two hardly get along inside the same house. See? Anyway, yeah, so the two bags of concrete got damaged. So the guava got leached. You see a little chlorosis in here that's going away gradually. Some fertilizing, basically urine. There was a lot of carbon in the soil at the same time, all the leaves from the pruning, and some cardboard, lots of cardboard. I don't know what exactly is up with the neighbors. They've completely excused and ignored things that would have warranted much worse, much more severe reactions if it was one of them. I'm gonna get the cat food and see if he or she will eat. She can barely walk, it looks like. Hey. Oh, that's Spiny over there. Come here. You're gonna lose that eye, aren't you? Nah, you're fine. Here. Food. Might have to whip up some saline. I forgot how much salt. Looks like she's just looking for warmth. Yeah, the neighbors have been complete assholes, and it's like, I don't know, it's not accidental being assholes, it seems deliberate, intentional, like what? Like, they want to scare me off, they want to scare somebody off. It's like, no, I've lived here, you don't do this to each other. They're just being assholes. This is animal abuse. They show off how much they have. If you don't hear it. I'm here scripting together shit, literal shit. Compost. I think I have to give her an antibiotic shot. And, I have not given shots before. I think I have to clean her eyes.